Hello, Rama Rama Pupodu. Hope all are in good health, feeling very relaxed, peaceful, and happy always. Now let's continue with chapter 13, part 2 Feast in the Company of Rishis. When Ramdas continued laughing for some minutes, Ramcharandas remained sullen and thoughtful. But later, he also joined with a laugh. He could not help it. Swamiji, he exclaimed, I did not mind so much about the sadhu's appropriation of other things, even the money, but when he took the tiger skin, to tell you the truth, Swamiji, I could not help feeling an acute shooting pain in the interior of my stomach. I can well understand now, he added with a curious smile, that you are at the bottom of the whole affair. You seem to be so simple, quiet, and innocent. This is all your Leela. Only last night you warned me against attachment and sense of possession, and today you have enacted this play in order to teach me a lesson. This is all undoubtedly your own work. Ram, said Ramdas, you are a marvel. Do you forget that it was you who brought here the wandering sadhus with the apparent object of showing them to Ramdas, while your real intention must have been to present them with all the articles they have taken away from here? They have, after all, come by their own, so there need be no thought of any loss. Remember, the Lord gives and the Lord takes away. Shortly after this, on the suggestion of Ramdas, Ramcharandas left for northern India. Ramdas received many invitations from the visitors for dinner. He stipulated a condition for accepting the invitations, which was that, along with him, a dozen sadhus should be fed. Dinners followed one after the other. The one at the senior wrangler Kupuswami Iyengar's house was attended by the poet Chattopadhyaya and his wife. It was a jolly occasion. An assortment of 12 sadhus were a picturesque sight. Each sadhu belonged to a separate sect and denomination. There was the Tilakdari and Jadakdari, the clean-shaven and orange-robed sannyasi, the Yoga Dandi, the Udasi, the Dashanami, the Brivajvasi, and Sitaramji, etc. The meal was served in a spacious hall of the house. The poet and Ramdas sat in the line of sadhus for dinner. The poet, elated by the uniqueness of the situation, remarked, Ramdas, I feel as if I am transported back to the days of ancient India, to the age of the Rishis. Am I not really dining in the company of those distant ancestors? Indeed, the experience was unparalleled. The sadhus dispersed after meals, and Ramdas, remaining with the friends for some time, also returned to his retreat. Some days later, he again started the practice of pranayama. Now, Bhavani Shankar Rao also joined him. Throughout the day and night, Ramdas went on vigorously with the practice. Once again, he was seized with an insatiable hunger. He had to run to Bhavani Shankar Rao's house twice or thrice a day for food. Once, one afternoon, he found himself in their kitchen with a voracious appetite, where a mother of the house was preparing rice cakes. He begged for the cakes. The mother was very kind. At first, he was served with 2 cakes which disappeared in a trice, and he looked for more. As she served, he ate on until he must have devoured about 14 cakes, in addition to 4 cups of coffee and half a dozen plantains. Then, somewhat satisfied, he left the place and returning to his retreat, sat up in asana for pranayama. In 10 minutes, the fire of hunger was ablaze again. He jumped out and made for Bhavani Shankar Rao's house once more, with as much speed as his legs could carry him. Then again he gorged himself with lots of eatables. Ramdas told them that the gluttonous demon, Bakashura must have taken his seat in his stomach. After some time, the pranayama stopped and the normal appetite was restored. Ramdas' sojourn in Bangalore was over for over 2 months. He was now feeling a call from Jhansi. The friends of Jhansi, whom he had met during his last visit to the city, had expressed through repeated letters their keen desire to see Ramdas. He left Bangalore for Kasaragod. Bhavani Shankar Rao and the members of his household gave him a send-off at the railway station. Their love was indeed illimitable. In due time, Ramdas reached Kasaragod. He once again met the friends of the place and also Ramcharan, sannyasi, who were all eagerly awaiting his return. After the darshan of Gurudev, he proceeded to Mangalore in the company of Ramcharan. During his 3 days stay in Mangalore, he visited the house of a devotee at Pentland Peth, where he was treated with great kindness and love. Ramcharan was with him, and both had also long walks on the Kadri hill, the scene of Ramdas sadhanas in the previous years. That's all, folks. Let's see in the next chapter. Thank you. Bye bye. Rama Rama Puppodu.